Hello, it is May 6th, 2024. Technically, it's May 7th, just about. So, May 7th. And I just wanted to say hi and update you on how things are going. My last video was very, well, I won't say fear-based because I was trying very hard to be as positive as possible because for my own brain, I needed to do that because things were a little bit more difficult than I had anticipated. But I'm very thankful for past Christy, who said we're doing a doctor's appointment. I'm setting that up ahead of time because I was very sore. Sleeping in a new bed, and when your body is acclimating, has been my word of the month. I was walking hunched over. I couldn't stand up even after stretching. I was having a really hard time. I was very sore. But we are acclimating, and I'm still sore, but not terribly. Like we're getting better. Um, so I had there's this thing where they'll come pick you up to take you to your doctor's visit. And when the people came, it was this nice gentleman named Randall, and then a car with two ladies in it. And I had a little trouble getting into the car with the hip, but one of the ladies held my purse for me and helped me get in. And, we talked about, what happens is when I try to sit, like scoot over in the seat, my thigh like folds in half and you can see underneath like all the extra skin. So I was like, I kind of told her like what it was. And we started talking about my weight loss and stuff like that. And it was really cool. She's super supportive. And I said, this is my first time going out, like from this new place. And she was so sweet. She was like, her name was Marta, and she was just like, I'm so excited to be here for this part of your journey. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And um, the driver was super nice too. And they took me all the way to, my new doctor, who I hadn't met in person. I said I met with her in November, just virtually. And I went in and people were nice there too. And my doctor, and she did all the physical stuff. And we basically, she had me do blood tests. So I had a person I got to meet who came and took my blood. And at the end of the visit, she was, she said, good job on the weight loss and, keep it up and all that. And I said, normally I would hug you, but I know medically that maybe that's not a thing. And she was so sweet. She was just like, what are we here for if not to love each other? And she came and she hugged me. So I got a hug from my doctor. She was really nice. And then I had my blood drawn, and then the guy came to pick me up. And it was just, I don't want to tell like all the personal stuff that he talked about, but it was really cool. We had like such a nice conversation. And um I still kind of feel this weird urge to like explain myself because I feel like I don't know, just because I've been gone so long from the world, I'm still trying to figure out like how to be with people. That might sound weird, but like a person I don't know, like, is it a thing when you're in a car with a person not to talk at all? Or are you supposed to fill the silence? Like, what, And so I just asked, I said, how does this normally work? And he said it depends on the person, but he goes, I have somebody in my ear who keeps me company. So I said, oh, okay, then I'll be quiet. And he said, oh no, you could talk to both of us. And so we did. We just talked, and um, his first name is Justice. And I said, oh, what cool thing, to be named Justice. Like people automatically assume that that you're a good guy, and because it would be too ironic for you to be named Justice and be like a jerk. And he told me his middle name, that he had two middle names and like the story of his name. And it was just really cool because it was like he didn't have to share that, and he did. And it was just really nice. And he said, I'll make sure to get you home safely. And he stuck around to make sure I got in the building okay. And it was just so nice. And he helped me get up into it because it was a van. And so I was like, Justice, I'm going to need a little bit of help. And it wasn't a lot of help, just kind of getting my leg, the janky hip up into the van was a little bit harder because I can't lift it that high. But um, I was sitting kind of like this the whole time. But I got in and it was good. Um, and all the staff here has been really nice. I make sure, I want to make sure I know everybody's name because I'm going to be here till at least September. So this is like the people I share the house with, to me at least. And they've been really cool and really nice. And one of the guys suggested I get that cart, which I assembled by myself. Thank you very much. I used pliers and everything. And I've been using that to take my trash. And I purposely don't bring all of my trash at once because I want to walk as much as possible. Um, and so I did that today, and it was neat. My heart rate didn't get above like 126, I think. And there was a time when my heart rate just by standing would have been 150, 160 just for standing. And today I documented like the trip on my Whoop, my little Whoop thing here. And it's kind of like an Apple Watch, but it doesn't have a face. And it said it's a 2 block walk. So I walked 2 blocks and my heart rate never went above, like, I think it was a 126 was the highest. So that tells me that my heart is happy and like I'm building endurance. And aside from my mouth getting a little dry, like I'm not out of breath, mentally I'm kind of going like, pay attention, watch your hip, watch your leg, watch your feet, make sure you're not tripping. Um, and so I take it slow, but I have to take it slow. The hip requires it. But I always have like this moment of like fear before I go do it because it's a long walk and there's nowhere to sit. So it's like you're like, okay, I gotta plan this. And every time it's like I'm able to do it. Sometimes I count the steps as I go, and it's like 500 steps each way or something like that. It's or one way. I don't know. It's more than 500 steps. And I always go when I need to pick up my mail. And so I come back and I get to talk to the staff and stuff on the way, and I never have to sit down, which is amazing. It's just nice, It's even though like I could hear the click of my hip as I walk. It doesn't hurt terribly, so I'm just kind of trying to ignore it and think of like, okay, we're going to be talking to our surgeons this month and or next month, and it's going to be, a thing that will be getting taken care of. But I am feeling a lot better. Like I'm not as sore. I'm able to move. I'm, getting used to the space. I did the uh, I did the privacy film on the glass. I have a beautiful stained glass window now. I put some, I don't know, you'll be able to see. Let me show you. Can you see? Those are my lights that I put up in the kitchen. And you can't really see them because of the light, but this is my crystal lights. They're amethyst colored lights that my friend Tara got me as a housewarming gift. She also got me these beautiful purple drinking glasses. So I have all kinds of nice little things like that I'm just kind of nesting and making, a nice little home for myself. I also have, this is like show and tell, Benny. Benny's here. I bought a second Benny just in case something happened to the first Benny. So Benny has a twin who lives on the couch and the other one lives on my bed. So I always have somebody to hug. Is that sad? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm making this into a nice little place, and I got some more fairy lights that you see my bed is back there. I'm going to put some lights around it so it looks a little bit more not dark, like a nice little lights. We love our fairy lights. So yeah, we're going to do a little of that. Now that the Wi-Fi is better, I'm going to see if I can stream and how that'll go because it did not work out at the Airbnb. I couldn't do that at all. So we're going to give it a try to do here. So if all goes well, we might be doing some more streaming. Yay. Yeah, it's good. It's been good. I can see myself being here and being happy and being able to go out and do things. I just asked my doctor for a referral for like an eye doctor and things like that. So my goal this week is to set some appointments for those kinds of things. And maybe next week or next month, when the punch from the nesting period has gone down, and maybe I'll get a haircut. We'll see. Nothing crazy, just something to do something with the hair. And then I'll start wearing my normal hair once in a while. Maybe. We'll see. Depends on how it goes. But yeah, so things are going really well. I'm really happy to be here, and I feel like this is going to be good. Like I'm going to get more and more used to going out and doing things and being part of the world again. And it's neat to have people to talk to every day, that like strangers that I don't know. And I met the lady who lives next door who has the dog. She said that if I ever needed anything, and I said, if you ever need anything, and we were very nice, very neighborly. I didn't like blurt out, I need to pet your dog. that will come. But hopefully I'll get to meet the dog someday. Um, but yeah, it's been really nice. The other guests, talking to them because it's a big hotel, and so it's really nice getting to have all these people to interact with, and ooh, it's been nice. So I don't know how long this has been. I don't want to talk too much, but I'm feeling a lot better, um, and getting settled in, and things are going well. So I hope you're doing just amazing. I hope you're getting acclimated to the new weather as it's getting hotter, and um, maybe the next thing I find will be where the picnic tables are outside, because that would be nice to go out and hopefully not get a sunburn. Ooh, I'll have to get some. I'll have to get some sunscreen. I haven't needed sunscreen in a hot minute, huh? Maybe that'll be a thing I do next. Sunscreen. So we'll see. But yeah, I hope you're good. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, as always. I really appreciate you giving me a place to get my thoughts out. So I'll talk to you soon about whatever crazy thing is happening next. But I love you so much, and I hope you're well. I'll talk to you soon.